and Dwayne Wade right at the body of Anderson Varejao. Welcome to your Kodak moment, Anderson Varejao. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
Disagreeing. Let's move on.
I hope y'all ready to move on because this is gonna be a terrible. I don't know who y'all gonna draft for the Kings. Fourth. It's just a terrible last team.
I mean, they got Tyreek Evans, who had like the best rookie year of all time.
You know what? I take Tyreek Evans again.
Yeah.
Explain that. Right?
Go ahead,
taking
buddy.
Tyreek. I'm taking
Go
Tyreek.
ahead.
I am.
Why are you taking Tyreek?
Okay, why are you taking him?
Because he's the GOAT. Man had one of the best rookie seasons ever. I see no
And
reason why not to take him.
what happened after one of the best rookie seasons ever, Patrick?
Well, he got hurt,
But the Kings also tried to turn him into a small forward.
yeah, and that was also a mistake.
Yeah, but he's still going to the Kings, so that's still going to happen.
Yeah, but I know, but we're talking, this redraft is about the most talented players being picked, first, right? That's what drafts are about. So.
Well, it's about, getting the best player to the best situation and stuff like that. It's about if you could go back in time, who would you take if you knew?
I mean, the only other person I could see taking may be Drew Holiday, but I see no reason why they wouldn't try to do the same thing with him. So, I don't know. I feel like I should take Tyreek again.
But you realize that by taking Tyreek Evans, you're dooming him to the same situation where he's now banned from the league after being horrible for the past 2 years.
Well, am I what? So we're just because we can't predict the future.
But we can in this situation.
We can try our best. We can try our best.
For all we know, the player we're choosing instead of Tyreek Evans could face the same fate eventually. So I don't know. I'm basing my draft off talent.
Off of talent?
Who had the most talent at this time?
Hasheem Thabit.
No.
Oh, you know what? Well, I mean, you have it. I mean, to be honest, if it was since we had different picks, I would probably, if you were going off of talent, you probably only have Tyreek Evans and Drew Holiday because there's not really anyone else you could take. If you're going off of talent, and what I want you consider
Tyreek or Drew Holiday.
But
I see no reason why Drew wouldn't end up in the same situation. So, as far as talent goes, I think Tyreek was better, but.
I'm confused by that pick. Because, Patrick, what we're saying is, you know what's going to happen in this situation.
But what I'm saying
they're going to become.
I know, but I'm just saying that I think Drew
Holiday. So you're still taking Tyreek Evans, even though you know the player that he's going to become.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Wow.
So there's no one else that could probably give a different change to that organization, is what you're saying. There's no one else who could probably help the Kings. Look, I'll be honest with you, the Kings were even the pick I have is ain't gonna help the Kings at all.
All right, then let's hear the pick, Patrick. Yeah, hear the pick, Kevin.
Even though I argued with him a bunch, I said DeMar DeRozan.
I don't want to hear the explanation.
That's fine. That's the best player available, and at this point, you can't really say it's a fit for the Kings. The Kings don't have anybody.
They have Boogie Cousins?
No, they don't.
No,
he went in 2010. Ooh.
Exactly. They have nobody.
No one.
They have Caspi. They still had Nocioni, who's an Argentinian player that almost no one knows about.
They don't have Caspi.
They have Kevin Martin.
They don't have.
Yeah,
Caspi.
they do. They have
Caspi. Went that year.
Well, let's say they drafted Caspi. Apologies. And they have Francisco Garcia, and they have Kevin Martin. That's the most notable names I can remember from that team.
Yeah.
So you got Francisco Garcia and you got Kevin Martin. Oh, my fault. Spencer Hawes. Yep, Spencer Hawes. Yep. Can't forget about Spencer Hawes. Double zero, Spencer Hawes. So I mean, for me,
if we're just taking
I'm gonna
best
go
player available at this point because there's no one on that team, I'm going Blake Griffin personally. So you already took Blake Griffin.
So I mean, I took Blake Griffin before. You take Blake Griffin now. That's fine.
All right. Well,
To be honest, if they do take Cousins, Blake, I'd be interested
I
in seeing
love
how
the duo of
Cousins go together. That's not bad.
Cousins and Blake Griffin.
Because I feel like AD and Boogie discounted.
Not really.
I mean, it's kind of similar.
AD
Blake doesn't have the defensive impact that AD does, but in terms of,
and he's also not a post-up player like AD.
Patrick, he was a lob catcher in the same way that AD was. He didn't have the post-up game, and he didn't have the defensive impact. But other than that, they were pretty similar.
So other than 90% of the game, they were pretty similar. Yeah, for sure.
Patrick, I know you're still mad about DeMar DeRozan, but
no, I'm just saying, like, they don't.
In terms of what Boogie and AD did together, they are pretty similar.
Not really, but okay.
Those two players had a rule that both of them wouldn't be in the paint at the same time. So when Boogie was posting up, AD was cutting, AD was shooting threes. I think Blake Griffin can do something similar eventually. All right?
Yeah, I don't know about that, but okay.
All right. Well, we're on to my team. So we have the first of two picks for the Timberwolves. Initially took Ricky Rubio here as part of the first half of one of the most infamous passing ups of a superstar player. So since it is my team, I hope no one minds if I
go ahead, go first, bro. Save your team. Save your team.
I don't think I can at this point. There's some great options as far as making a bad team better, but there are no options in terms of making like a bad team into a good team.
Well, look, you'll have Al Jefferson, you'll have Kevin Love, and you'll have Darko Milicic. So go ahead and try and build around that.
Yeah, that's near impossible. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off by taking. Well, they took Wayne Ellington later in this draft anyway. God, this is difficult. I'm actually gonna start off with Danny Green.
Okay.
There's such a steep drop off where there's no longer any stars left.
Danny Green.
So I'm just gonna take a player that fits well with Kevin Love, as far as 3-and-D shooter, Al Jefferson post up guy. So you have two post up guys you need who are not good on defense. So you need someone who's gonna defend and someone who's gonna shoot. That's what Danny Green has done his whole career. I'm gonna leave it at
point guard?
Danny Green is a point guard, Patrick?
I said, who's their point guard?
I'll figure that out with the next pick.
It's actually a pretty good option. I think I'll probably go with that. But yeah, that's fair enough.
All right, who wants to go next? Since Patrick keeps getting mad about my picks, why doesn't he get one?
I think Drew Holiday.
Oh, wonderful!
Son of a gun! I swear to God.
All right, Patrick.
He's just a better version of Ricky Rubio.
A Ricky Rubio that can actually shoot.
Yeah, pretty much. And this is actually a good role for him.
In what ways?
Because he's the clear first option as far as point guard. So he could do whatever in terms of playmaking and scoring. And he got Kevin Love right there. So
Yep.
Oh,
That's a great
Patrick.
1-2 punch.
Patrick.
And he probably becomes an all-star, honestly.
Patrick.
What?
So I'm sorry to interrupt this redraft with some current NBA news, but Avery Bradley is going to sit out the restart.
Okay.
That was a much more calm response than I would have expected.
Because yes, he has on the same Lakers ain't winning the chip anymore. But it's fine. That's fine. Next year. Bro, it's just Avery Bradley. It ain't nothing serious.
I mean, it's not Caruso.
They still have Rondo. It's not like a major blow to the team. Feels like Dwight Howard maybe, but it's just Avery Bradley.
All right. Well, we're going to move back to the redraft now. I just wanted to hear the in-time response to Avery Bradley sitting out.
Right.
But I got Danny Green. Patrick, you have Drew Holiday. You think he becomes an all-star?
Yeah, he probably does.
And
Perhaps.
Probably the third year, yeah.
He definitely does, maybe, I guess.
Perhaps. I mean, this
You
is his
think
perfect role.
Drew Holiday, Kevin Love, and Al Jefferson can make the playoffs together eventually?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, Kevin Love, when he didn't lose on his weight, was top 3 power forward in the league?
Maybe that was the guy that PG was talking about.
Yeah. But you pair that with Drew Holiday, who's basically the best point guard you can get that's not a superstar. So
Like fringe all-star.
Yeah.
Like the best fringe all-star you could probably get, yeah.
I mean, he's probably better than some point guards who made the All-Star team. Actually, he definitely is. I probably know who I'm talking about.
Jeff Teague?
Jeff Teague. Some guy on the Raptors. Yeah.
Kyle Lowry is good.
But yeah.
You hate Kyle Lowry more than he deserves.
I don't hate him. He's just not, Yeah.
He don't like how many charges he takes. That's what Patrick don't like about him.
He's all right. He's just not that good. He's not that good. He's not that good at all, but he's all right.
All right. Well, Kevin, why don't you round up the 6th pick? Sorry, the 5th pick.
Look, yeah, that's fine. No, I was gonna agree with Patrick. I was gonna take Drew Holiday. That's because I still think that Minnesota needs a point guard. He's the best point guard you could probably get at that point. Out of all the point guards we have.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll be taking Drew Holiday. Personally. And I mean, you do have, it's like I'll be honest with you, there's no good centers, but there's probably they had, I think Brian Cardinal was probably 7 foot. You have some big guys you can like do a nice pick and roll system off of, especially with Kevin Love and then kick it out. So it's not bad.
The pick and pop.
That too, but you have a couple of options.
Yeah.
So I'll go with Drew Holiday.